And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Miami Marlins. Well, Singy, all eyes on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone. If he's able to carry that momentum over to today, we're in for a show.
First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here and getting to start for Miami, Taj Bradley. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. And that one misses up and in. 2-2. Stays alive. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. At the very bottom, hitting ninth, Kyle Higashioka.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Arozarena going back, way back, out of here. His 12th of the season. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So one out, nobody on. Stepping in, Kazuo. One down, base is empty.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swings through that one for strike two. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series. And that one is inside, and it's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
2 on, 1 out. Now it's the rookie first baseman. That misses, and it's 2-1.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Oka at third. Ohtani at second with 1 away. Next offering is fouled back.
Strike him out.
2 on, 1 out. Left field, way back there. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double as they score a pair on the play.
These are the best kind of automatic doubles for an offense. Everyone scores on the play, and they still have a runner in scoring position. And they pitched to him with the base open at first, maybe regretting that a bit, but there's nothing they can do about it now.
1 out, runner at second. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Now a long throw home, and he's in there as a run scores. Now it's the second baseman, Akinori Iwamura. Left-hand batter waits. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and that's ball 2.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Slings the first in time.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And next for the Cubs, Kazuo Matsui. Next one is off the plate. Now 2 balls and a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Popped up. Cerna makes the catch, and that is that. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Marlins. And we're back. And our pitcher tonight, Tomoyuki Sagano. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Next offering is down low.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes.
That's off the inside corner. Now 3-1. Fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. And they inch closer. It's 4-1.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here's some real power at the plate. Ralph Kiner. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that's outside.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And the batter now, Jonathan Aranda. And that one is lifted in the air. Matsui. And there's 2 down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Alek Thomas.
Well, Boog, you know I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it. And if he does, I think even you are going to be really impressed because he can really impact the game with his wheels, and you like guys that can score. He's definitely able to do that.
That one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 4-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Alek Thomas. That one fouled off, 2-2.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
And that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting 6, the catcher,
Alejandro Kirk, the next up for the Marlins. Runner on the go. In the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Foul ball there. And that skips into dirt. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
batting 7.
Jared Cerna, the next up for the Marlins. 2 on, 2 outs. Now a high fly ball out to left center. On the move to the gap. And he makes the catch. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the veteran catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Next pitch is outside. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
In the air, right field, and it stays fair.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ichiro.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ichiro. Swings over the top of that one. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift in a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 4 and the Marlins 2. Bottom half of inning number 2, and at the plate for Miami, Ramon Urias. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Randy.
And up next for Miami, Randy Arozarena. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Two down, nobody on. And that one ripped to left. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Back here in Miami, new inning getting started. And now Kazuo Oka. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That was the emergency hack right there.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track. Maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Sit him down.
That's inside. his 14th of the year, and they add a pair. It's 6-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets to jog around the bases. Good for him.
And now here is number 5. Now he breaks his bat, picks it up with the bare hand, and they get the out.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
At the plate, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Akinori Iwamura. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
That misses. 2-1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Popped up. Dunks one into left. And out to aboard.
The catcher, number 2,
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Robert Garcia. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Now the Cubs catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Up and in, 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a big swing and a miss. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Outside. Suzuki waiting to hit for the Cubs. Two outs. That's out to center field. Durant pulls it down, and that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Hitter, Ralph Kiner.
Sagano ready to fire now. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Jonathan Aranda, the next up for the Marlins. On the ground, right side, Iwamura slings to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, Isaac.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Isaac Paredes. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, leading off Ichiro Suzuki. Breaking ball misses down and away.
You know, these Cubs really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
And now it's going to be Hideki. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with.
Lays out. He's got it.
Just a beautiful play. Where's the cape? In the air like Superman. Diving catch, and he ends the inning.
And we're back. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Alec Thomas. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, the catcher.
Digging in, Alejandro Kirk. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
2 down, base is empty. Now, Jared Cerna. And he hits a ground ball right side. On to first. Marlins set down in order. And the Marlins down quietly. They still trail it here. It's 6. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Shohei Ohtani. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Durant hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
And now the first baseman. 1 out, base is empty. Miami's bullpen with some action. Javier Assad getting loose out there. Hannafy also getting ready. Next pitch is outside. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. On the ground to second, might be two. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Next to hit, Akinori Iwamura.
Second baseman, Akinori Iwamura.
And he dodges that fastball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one the other way, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Cubs leave one. They lead it 6-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Ramon Urias.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And the next pitch is way outside. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
And now for the Marlins, Randy Arozarena.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And it's even up. Urias leads off second with nobody out. And it's filled up. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Man at second. And it is 2-1. Just missed. Check swing, called strike. The other way, that's a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Could be a chance here for them to
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
Now pitching for
Koko
Chicago,
Takahashi taking
13,
over on the mound.
Koko
And he's got a nice
Takahashi.
lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
First and third, one down. Now here is Ralph Kiner, and now the count is even. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Now batting, first baseman.
And at the plate for Miami, Jonathan Aranda. Two on, two outs. Swings and misses. That is strike two.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And a full count now. Isaac Paredes hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat. They'd love to give him a shot here.
Matsui. And that will end the inning.
Now pitching for
We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Javier Assad.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
The shortstop.
So up now for Chicago, Kazuo Matsui. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball two.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. One down, base is empty. And that's outside. And the count 2-1. Activity in the bullpen. Number 23, a rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Ichiro Suzuki getting ready to hit. Foul ball. And they'll do it again. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Arozarena snags it for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Hideki Matsui.
So 2 down now, and here is Hideki Matsui. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Swings and misses, and one down below the zone.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that's in the dirt. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Kirk to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back here in Miami, stepping in the long ball threat, Isaac Paredes.
Do it again.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now batting, right fielder,
Alec Thomas, the next up for the Marlins. That one missing inside. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. That one found hard the other way.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Marlins, Brennan Hanafy.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Now it's going to be Kazuo Oka.
Kazuo Oka.
And he grounds one to the right side. Sends it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The batter, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Shohei Ohtani. And there's a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And he grounds one back up the middle. Over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
The batter, number 5.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bottom of the 7th, and here is Jared Cerna. The Marlins in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one the other way. Iwamura gets it to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, second baseman, Ramon.
Here's the second baseman, Ramon Urias. Now this is in the air down the line. Suzuki snags it on the run.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Inside corner for a strike. It's 2-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Now on the bump, Daniel Duarte. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that is foul. Pitch misses there. Now 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
The 2-1. That one lifted to left. He's got it. 2 away.
The batter, number 3. Shortstop, Kazuo.
2 down, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Kazuo Matsui. Swing and a miss.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ground ball right side. Urias handles, throws to first, and that is the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now batting Jaron Duran. I think when you contemplate him as a player. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this.
Now pitching for
Yuki
Chicago.
Matsui gets the call from the pen, and he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
One more time.
Way high. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In the air, left field, down the line, makes the grab, and there's one away.
The designated hitter, number 4, Ralph Kiner.
And next is the designated hitter, Ralph Kiner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Edge of the zone, called a strike. And the count 1-2. Bases empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter. This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
And a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that skips into dirt.
Yeah, his swing is so good, it's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage now.
To first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, number 23. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 23.
And now, Kyle
The
Higashioka.
catcher, number 2, Kyle Higashioka.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that's way high. And that's ball 3. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Number 6, the rookie right-hander is getting loose. And the 3-1. Popped up. One down.
The batter, the center fielder,
Ichiro Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you drive back to the dugout.
One down, base is empty. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with 2 strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it, and it becomes very difficult to get a piece of.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That misses off the outside edge.
That's a great take. Tried to get him to chase just outside the zone, but he wouldn't offer.
And that's outside. Kazuo Oka on deck for the Cubs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And we're back. Last chance for the home team. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen.
Now pitching.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Roki Sasaki.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
There's a swing and a drive. This one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Alec Thomas will hit next. Man at second. And now 1-2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Fly ball down the line. Matsui snags it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now batting, catcher Alejandro.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
Paredes stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Slider misses outside. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
So digging in, Jared Cerna. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Fouls one off. 2-2. Sasaki. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Strikes him out with 100. Marlins down to their final out. And up next for Miami, Ramon Urias. Two outs.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
The Fish down to their final strike. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families. And that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.